Up guys, welcome to another video. I hope you guys are enjoying the channel. I'm quite new to this, so please bear with me. Today we're going to be working on the Mark II finally, and today I have some suspension pieces that we're going to be assembling, and I haven't seen many videos on these pieces, so I decided to make a video and maybe help somebody and help the community, I guess. I'm not a pro at this. This is going to be actually my first time doing it. But since I've been studying it, how to do it for a little bit and a while actually, for quite a while actually, I am going to be attempting. And I believe this is one of the best ways for you guys to install this piece. The piece that we're going to be installing is actually these. It's two of these, and one of the parts just fell. So let me show you guys. So the piece is actually this camber plate for the top of the struts for the Mark II. This is a CompBrake. This is the company. I actually have more parts from them. This is for the Mark IV that we are going to be installing soon. This is the company, CompBrake, and we are going to be installing these plates on top of here on the Mark II. As you can see, it's quite dirty inside of there, but they'll still work after I have to actually like sandblast the rest of it. And when this car gets more of a refurbished on the engine bay and gets a little bit more clean, because now where I'm just mucking up stuff, so don't worry about that. But I want to get the car on the floor, so I need to start mucking up suspension. Actually, what we are going to be doing then is installing these things on here, but I am going to install them underneath. But in order to install them underneath, like so, that I'm gonna show you guys, let me see, as you guys can see, I already got rid of the this glue that comes from factory over here, but I haven't got rid of it over there because I didn't get a wire wheel that would fit there. But yeah, so these will actually, I want them underneath right here, and in order to do that, I need to line them up properly. And to line them up properly, I want to cut this piece here, and cut it in different sections, cut it here, clean it all up, and actually take measurements with this piece, okay, all the way around, and kind of center it over here, and over there, and leave the same spaces all the way around this the tower right here. So like this, the piece sits on a nice position, and I can do the same for that side. Okay, so right now what we are going to be doing is I'm going to be cutting this. So yeah, I hope you guys stay along, and let's get this done. Okay guys, so I have my camera set up over here. I kind of covered the engine with a bag, so none of these little metal pieces will get inside. I am gonna show you guys again. So my plan is to be cutting around this section right here, getting rid of this. Actually, I might end up cutting here, around here, this metal bracket here that was part of the rain tray. I am going to be trimming that off too, as I don't need it anymore. And yeah, let's get along with it. And let me just find my safety glasses. Where are my safety glasses? Let me just get my safety glasses.
like the cool blue light, 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 like the cool blue light.
So guys, we have already I haven't cut here the bracket. I just bent it over, but I am gonna cut it right now. I did already cut this piece all around, so what I am thinking now, I'm going to get my die grinder with a pad, and I am going to be smoothing down everything, because I don't know if you guys can see, there's a little bit of metal left, and because it's kind of hard to get the blade here, so you kind of have to cut it in an angle to be able to reach it. So right now I am going to get a die grinder, and we're going to be tackling to be smoothing down that tower. Okay guys, I got my die grinder, and let's get to it. So guys, I switched from the grinder to a flat disc, a flap disc. So because the grinder didn't have a lot of battery, so I'm gonna be switching, and I'm gonna try how this goes. So let's see if this does a better progress with cleaning up this this little leftover.
Stereophonic sound for the home is recorded on two separate tracks, each one giving special emphasis to certain sections of the orchestra, as heard from those positions. Now, when played back simultaneously on two separate systems, the sounds are blended together to achieve a new dimension in sound impossible to obtain in a monaural recording.
Okay guys, so yeah, this looks pretty much flat as of right now. This feels pretty freaking flat, but yeah. So my plan is to, like I was saying, let me get the camber plate. My plan is to get this camber plate, mock it up in place like so, because like this I can get an actual measurement around, right, and see more or less where I have space for the bolts. Yes, I've been here trying to measure around here these edges from like the distance. Let me just from the distance like this and like that around, like I said in the beginning. But I actually started thinking, so the pinch welds that come on the factory strut tower, pardon me, are actually made from factory. So whatever ring is set here, because the upper ring that we just cut was pinch welded here, obviously, and actually I'm pretty sure a machine made these welds, and to make these they have to be the kind of the strength points of the strut tower. So what I did was I found that I can put this on top right here, like so, like where I marked it on the line, okay, and it gets the pinch welds right in the middle. So I'm using the pinch welds right here as my guide. So my ring will sit pretty much touching the middle of each pinch weld. As you guys can see, some of them are not perfect, but as you guys can see, the line passes through the middle of every pinch weld. So that means that each of these bolts that is going through this, okay, will go more inside for about, let me see, quarter of an inch more or less, like you guys can see there. So from my line, it will be, the holes will be drilled quarter inch inside. So I'm guessing it will be okay. And I am not leaving it at the top. I am putting it from the bottom. Why? Because when the compression of the spring, I do not want any bolts to get popped up and this to completely tear itself out and to bend any of this lip. So if I put it underneath, okay, the chances are that it will be a lot more rigid, and something like this, that's something that you will see, something like that. So this is what we will end up with, okay? So as of right now, I am going to be drilling it from the top, and just in order to mock up the holes, I am only going to be putting 5 bolts to each, but right now, or maybe more actually, maybe 6, but I have to find the actual positioning. But right now, as just for mock-up, I might just put any like 3 or 4, okay? But yeah, guys, stick around and let's get this side done. So guys, I've drilled the 2 holes and I've hit them with a step bit, and right now we are going to be tightening it just to fit, to see how it will fit. So guys, as of right now, we have kind of successfully put it on. Okay, it is centered with the fender, so squared. And right now we are going to be drilling more holes, okay, to make it a little bit stronger. But right now I am going to try to hit it from underneath and see other positions. And yeah. So guys, right now I have just went underneath the car and chose 2 bolts and 2 holes, and I drilled right in it through their center, okay, and I've just drilled them. And right now what we're going to do is just loosen these up, let the camber plate come down, and make them bigger and put 2 more, okay? And hopefully we scored and we didn't miss the target. This one right here, this bolt, this hole, I'm just noticing it's a little bit too close to my liking, to the rim right here. So after, what we might do is actually make more holes and get it more secure. My plan for this camber thing, for the top, for this camber plate for the top, is to actually make another piece that has the same exact holes, but it's empty and sits right here on the top, more or less with this measurement, maybe a little bit bigger, as like a sandwich type of thing, sandwich type of deal, so it actually hugs the tower, okay? But as of right now, I only have this. I would have to get 2 pieces made of billet and or aluminum, or yeah, billet aluminum or steel or something, and like 2 rings, okay, just so we hug this strut tower a little nicer, okay? But as of right now, this is what we have, and let's try to see if we can work with this and make this work. So I have the 2 holes right here that we got from underneath. I go ahead, slowly go with this step bit and see if it's good enough for the bolts, so they're nice and snug and the bolt is not moving anywhere. This one is a little on the looser side. I screwed up, but it's still okay. So now we have 4 holes. Okay. Let's put them. Let's line this up more or less where it would be. I got the 2 with this. So guys, for the sake of the video, I will not be doing both sides. I am going to be only doing one side because I actually have to run right now. But the concept of the actual part, it will be the same for the other side. So if you guys do get it right, which is pretty simple to do, as I can see, and this is actually my first time doing it, so I hope everything is correct, and I hope that Mercer, if you're watching this, don't bust my balls, and don't give me, please, don't break my balls because how I'm doing this. But yeah, as of right now, I think I'm doing okay, and I don't think anything is screwed up. But yeah, so yeah, so let's try to line up these. After I just have to go from the actual I will have to go from the actual So yeah guys, as of right now, the camber plate's installed. Like I said, I am going to be doing a little ring, a little sandwich that will sit on top of this so it hugs it better instead of using washers. These are actual M8 bolts if you do end up wanting to know the thread of this actual piece. And let's see underneath. So this is how it sits underneath. The bolts are a little longer, but like I said, I ended up getting bigger bolts so it goes through it. And actually, after, when we do have the other piece on top, the bolts will work with each other. And actually, I'll wanted to have a lock nut in the other hand, and the other side, sorry. So yeah, as of right now, the camber plates got installed, at least on one side, so you guys get on camera more or less how I did it on both sides. And yeah, I hoped it helped a little bit of whoever is looking to do these. I think they'll work for the Mark III as well. As again, this is my first time doing it. If actually some of you guys that are watching this have done this and have a little bit of more knowledge than me, and have done it differently and maybe are using different ones, these are the CompBrake, like I said. Yeah, if you guys are using different ones or these ones, and you guys have a little bit more knowledge on how to install these, and if I did something wrong, please correct me in the comments. I do read all of them for now. I hope the channel gets bigger. So as of right now, I do read all the comments, and I hope you guys help me along with all the installs. If I do something wrong, please correct me. I do not take offense to any of this. And yeah, actually, I do have to give you guys a little bit of a tease. So this is my Mark IV as of right now. So this is a one-piece front end that I've been working on fiberglass. And I do have to give you guys a little bit of an update on the Mark IV, because the Mark IV has been getting a lot of love. And yeah, this is a one-piece front end. It all comes out. There's no bumper. There's no grill. There's no fenders. There's no hood. This is all a one-click, as you guys can see there, a one-click front end as of right now. It's a little bit on the flimsy side, but we'll give you guys an update on it very shortly. So yeah, guys, again, thank you very much, and I hope you guys stay tuned, and thank you for watching the video. Subscribe and like. Thank you, guys. Have a good one.